Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Javardhan Deshwal, and today I'm going to talk about Google search and how it's affecting actual businesses. So, you have probably heard about Chegg. The thing is that the traffic for Chegg is significantly down, and traffic for Stack Overflow, obviously, all the programmers know about it, is significantly down. Like the business crashed and it had to be acquired. So you Google something, you get the answer instantly, and you don't click on anything, no articles, no blogs, no news sites, just Google and ChatGPT give you a summary, and it's pretty convenient, right? And the thing is that this thing is exactly what's breaking the internet today, and nobody is really talking about what happens next. So the core problem, the simplest explanation is that AI is not intelligent in the human sense. It doesn't understand anything, but we are using it everywhere: search, summaries, news, answers. And this is creating panic, especially for people whose entire business depends on search traffic, news websites, blogs, educational platforms. Basically, anyone who survives because Google sends them the users. Even Bill Gates said recently that AI could seriously hurt Google, which is wild because Google is basically internet for most people, for everyone pretty much. So why search is changing? For years the deal was simple. Google decides who ranks on top, who gets the traffic, who makes the most money. So traffic was equal to money. No traffic, it's a dead website. But now AI has entered the scene and Google itself shows AI summaries on top. All the browsers are doing this, all the search engines, sorry. So for a lot of questions, you don't need to open the website at all, and you can just have the summary out of it with zero clicks. And this zero clicks actually means that there is no traffic for the website, but Google actually gets the search. So Google is making the money and the website isn't, even if Google is using the data from that website. So the numbers are here. This is not a theory, it's already happening. In 2022, about 25% of searches were zero click, and in 2024 the number jumped to about 60% in US and Europe, which is insane growth. And 80% of people rely on zero clicks for a big chunk of their searches. So what's the meaning? They read the answer, they close the tab, they move on with their life. One US media website said they lost one third of their traffic right after the AI summaries launched. Daily Mail openly said if Google shows an AI summary above their article, clicks drop by 80 to 90%. Imagine writing articles for years and suddenly Google just eats your food and doesn't even give you a tip. So Google traffic isn't falling. That's the interesting part. People are still using Google a lot. Search traffic to Google hasn't crashed as people thought that they would be using GPT, but it's not. Search traffic to Google is even better, but the GPT or the AI agents that are summarizing the search results are creating a problem for those websites. And now we have AI agents. Right now, most of us still Google something, read summaries, open GPT, but slowly people will stop searching themselves. Instead, they'll tell an AI agent, find the best phone under 30k rupees, plan my trip, summarize this topic, and the agent will do everything from start to the finish. Search, compare, decide. You don't even see most websites anymore. I already do this for big topics, for general topics, right? I only use Google for very random stuff like copying emojis. Why search engines might become optional is the other thing. Right now, AI tools still depend on Google because Google already indexed the whole internet. But AI companies are building their own crawlers. They scan websites, they store data, and then they train on that data. That's stolen data, I would say scraped data. The longer this goes on, the less they will need Google at all, which means AI doesn't just replace websites, it might change how search engines work forever. How websites are ranked, website owners are actually panicking about it. Some are trying to block AI bots, some are trying to please AI bots to rank higher. A lot of sites are simplifying themselves again, less fancy UI, more clean text, easy for machines to read. Basically, websites are no longer designed for human first. They are designed for bots, so bots can crawl through and read all the data, which is ironic because the internet started as a human thing. But let's see what happens. So what's the next economy where humans are against the agents? Some AI researchers are calling this agent attention economy, meaning ads won't target you, they will target your AI agent. Brand won't try to convince you, they will try to make sure your agent gets them. Your AI talks to other AIs, negotiates, filter options, you just see the final decision. The internet becomes basically invisible and search is changed forever. So what's a hopeful scenario in this case? Tim Berners-Lee, the guy who invented the web, has a slightly nicer idea. He thinks that we are moving towards an intention economy. You don't browse, you don't scroll, you just say what you want. I want to learn X, I want to learn Y, I want to learn Z, and systems make it happen. Maybe he's right, maybe not. Time will tell. Legal fights have already started. Some companies are not waiting quietly. Educational platforms have sued Google. Publishers in Europe have filed antitrust complaints. Their argument is simple: you train on our content, you show answers using our content, you don't send users to us, which honestly sounds fair. This is going to get messy. So, where does that leave us? You might have heard about the dead internet theory. I've talked about it before in my video, and the idea that most of the online users are actually bots and not humans. It's coming true as AI agents start posting and running accounts. A lot of humans will just have to get out. But here's the thing, no matter how advanced tech gets, people still care about people. We follow humans, we trust humans, we argue with humans, we complain about grammar mistakes made by humans. One mistake and it's over for the OP. AI won't replace that, it will just become another layer in between, at least in my opinion. So that's what I think. The internet isn't dying overnight, but it is changing fundamentally. Search is becoming answers, websites are becoming databases, humans are becoming prompts. Whether that's good or bad, we'll find out obviously. So till then, keep scrolling and complaining in the comments. Like always, if you disagree, comment, and don't report the video at least. Like and subscribe. See you guys.